Hey everybody, how's it going? So excited to be with you tonight. Yes, tomorrow is my birthday. We're going to be talking about a lot. Wow, my autofocus is bouncing around like crazy. Anyway, we're going to be having a good live stream tonight. We have a lot to talk about. I do have a story about performing in my birthday suit or being asked to, and we'll get to that right after this beautiful intro. Okay. Oh, that's the side camera. Hello. No, I meant to do that one. Hello, hello, hello. So, how's everybody doing tonight? Hopefully, you're doing great. It looks like we already have 7 people on. Thank you guys for coming to join me tonight. Highlight of my week, always coming to see you guys. Real pleasure, and I'm excited to be with you. So, quite an intro. Yeah, that was I'm doing it in style. I'm going to be 33 tomorrow, so I'm having fun. Dang it. I'm going to enjoy myself. So yeah, we're here. We're streaming. Uh, so okay. So what happened today? Well, today was a special day. Today I did a virtual show, a virtual Zoom show for a a client of mine who I've worked with several times now, and they're wonderful. I love them. They're always uh, really great at communication and back and forth and paying on time and all the things, and it's just been wonderful, and they seem to love me and I love them too. So it was a wonderful experience. Now I do have to point out something though, and this is something, a learning experience for me, that well, in all of my conversations with them, we were arranging for a Zoom meeting. And a meeting is different from a webinar. If you don't know the difference, a Zoom meeting is where you meet and you have the little squares like the Brady Bunch or whatever, and then you can talk to one another and to each other and to the whole group at the same time and see each other's faces and have microphones and all of that. A webinar is more like a live stream, whereas I'm broadcasting and then I can interact with you guys through the chat, and that's the difference. Now, there was a miscommunication somewhere, uh, and I was supposed to be doing what I thought was a meeting, a Zoom meeting. And no, 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 no. This was a webinar. They were doing the whole thing as a webinar. And so, like, almost all of the interactive stuff that I had in my program, I couldn't do anymore. And I had about an hour and a half, I think, about a time to set up all of my technology and to acquire the materials to do a broadcast magic show, without all the interaction or the very little interaction. And whew, it was a little stressful. But I did it. I got great reviews. Everybody really loved it. The CEO of the company was very happy. The VP of Human Resources, who's used me before, was very happy. The audience seemed to really enjoy the program, and I got some very nice reviews. So I'm very grateful for that. Luckily, here's the thing: have a show for either situation, and make sure you clarify and you're super crystal clear on what type of show you're doing, because you could be in the situation that I was in. Thankfully, I had a show that I already had for a webinar style show, and it was fine. But having all the things set up on my desk and all the props and everything, and my technology all set up for one type of show, and then I find out that I'm doing an entirely different one. I had to go freaking out. So it went great, but oh my gosh. Yeah, a lot of craziness there. That was intense. The other thing that's going on is it's my birthday tomorrow. I'm turning 33. I am a youngster compared to you, Jordan. Jordan sent me a picture today. He was wearing my face socks. I gotta get my phone. Where's my phone? Oh, I could probably show you on my tablet. Let's show you on the tablet. I don't know where. Can I show this picture? I hope I can without showing anything else. My face socks available at retailers nationwide coming soon. No, this is on my Teespring account. It's an inside joke a long time ago. If you guys don't know, at a live stream I did a long time ago, somebody said you should put. I showed a picture of a deck of cards that my mother-in-law made me, which was a self-portrait that I had taken, and then she took those and printed them on playing cards for me as a Christmas gift. I think this was last year, and he. So anyway, there was somebody in the thing that said, "Hey, you should put those on a pair of socks. I'd buy them." And I was like, "Okay." So I put them on a pair of socks, and people bought them. 2 people, Michael Rothgeb and Jordan Palmer. So thank you. And I think there's actually a 3rd pair floating around, but I don't know who owns them. But yeah, it's hilarious, and I love it. And you know if you read on the bottom there, but it says, "Why?" It tickles me. Anyway, so yeah, there are people out there with my face on their socks, so that's hilarious. If you want a pair for yourself, you can go to my Teespring account and pick up a pair for yourself. Make my birthday wishes come true and walk around on my face. So thank you for all the birthday wishes. Thank you, guys. I love you too. Reading the comments here. The original sock joke. Yeah, you did make the original sock joke. Sock it to me. Sock it to me. So yeah, that's what's going on. So I've been sitting in this chair for a long time today. Is really what the thing is. I've been hanging out here for this chair. I spend more time in front of my computer than I ever thought I would. Whenever I was I have a friend who's a magician. He goes by. I actually have a lot of magician friends named Mike, but there's one that I work with quite often. He calls the time before the pandemic. He calls it the before time. So in the before time, I would spend enough time at my desk to create create a document and send out the documents and create an invoice and send out the invoice and a couple of emails back and forth, and that was about it. And then I became a YouTuber again, and so that keeps me in front of my desk or my camera, about 5 to 7 hours a week, not including the live streams. And then now I'm doing a lot of virtual shows, and so I'm sitting at my desk. I get out of this chair to eat and to go to the bathroom. That's about it. So, yeah, Magic Mike. Yep, that's him. Your face keeps my feet warm. It's all the beardy goodness. See, it's soft and inviting and really warm. Jordan, I haven't got to connect with you since the help with the capture card, so I wanted to thank you. I got the capture card, and then it turned out that there was a better solution, which was upgrading my graphics card, so I put it towards that. I hope that's okay. But thank you very much for that. I really, really appreciate it. If you guys don't know, Jordan is one of my patrons, and he's just a good dude all the way around. Him and I've been friends for a long number of years, and it meant a lot that he wanted to support what I'm doing here on Patreon. He's helped out a lot. So thank you. You're a great friend to me and to my family. So love you very much, Jordan. And make it all uncomfortable and weird, but oh my gosh, Bass Forte is here. Oh my gosh, everybody's here. Look at this. Some of you guys are just coming out of the woodwork. I guess you saw it was my birthday, and you're like, oh, I gotta go hop on. Thank you all for being here. I'm just gonna every live stream I'm gonna say, hey, it's my birthday. Thank you all for being here tonight. Corey Cranfield is here. All right, we got Corey, Cedric, Jordan. This is like everybody's here, man. This is great. thank you all for being here. So, I feel like I should talk about something important, but some updates, some things that I'm doing. I'm streaming on Twitch now. That's a thing. If you guys are into that, not everybody is a fan of the video game stuff, and so I don't do it on this channel, but I am popping over and doing it on Twitch. So if you guys want to follow me on Twitch and help me make affiliate over there, that'd be really cool. I have plenty of people who follow me here on YouTube. So if just a small portion of those people pop over to Twitch and start watching my streams and stuff, I can make partner really fast. So that'd be really cool. It would be awesome. So the kind of stuff I play like Ghost Recon Wildlands and Star Trek Bridge Crew and Fortnite. Play some Fortnite. I'm actually pretty good. I'm actually a pretty good gamer, and I'm actually better on a computer, like on a keyboard and mouse, than I am on joysticks. I can kick butt on either, and so I'm very, very proud of that. And my hand coordination, that's what I'm going to chalk it up to. Being a magician means I'm all like, But yeah, go check me out. It'd be really cool. I don't have a set schedule yet because I don't. I've been usually kind of hopping on the weekends, usually after a live stream or something, because I'm already up, I'm already hanging out. Don't have the same, bedtime restrictions necessarily, so my wife doesn't have to go to work in the morning, that kind of stuff. So that's usually when I'm doing it, but I'm going to set up an actual schedule so that whenever that'll be my time to play video games. I always will be in the evening, likely, because I've got kids, and they need to be in bed before Daddy can, step away and have that kind of a luxury. But your son, got you playing Roblox? I am Dab. This is what it looks like to see a 33-year-old man try to be cool. It's not cool. The funny thing is, being in my 30s now, in my head, I'm going, yeah, I'm like, I'm a 20-something. I could go do what 20-somethings do. And then you see a 20-something, and then you see what they're actually doing, or you try to hang out with a 20-something, and you realize you're not 20-something. Like for instance, not that I indulge heavily in alcohol at all. I'm almost a teetotaler, but occasionally I will have a drink. And but when I was in my 20s, bring it on, man. Just rack up a tab and just keep going. And now, like, if I was to do that, I'd die. So there's one example. I'm also not as physically capable as I was in my 20s. I can't run and jump and flip and do all the things. I feel it. So I was Wolverine in my 20s, and now I'm kind of like meh. I look like I'm 27 to 30. Thank you. I think it's the lighting. I think I choose very flattering lighting on my face. But yeah, if we were to get in here, let's show you some of this. Oh, let's give you an unflattering camera. This one is unflattering. Let's do this one. Wow, look at that. Look at that. I like that. Okay. So if we were to spin my camera around. Yeah, look at that. Okay. You see these? Yep, I got a lot of those. You can even, well, not in this lighting because it's meant to bleach out my face, but yeah, those don't go away. They just get a little less. I've got that. I hate that. Well, that's part of getting old, I guess. Yeah, no, the Canon cameras are very flattering. That's my main camera here, so a Canon, and it's very flattering on my face. It makes me look really pretty. I do not look this good in real life, guys. I get those without squinting. Yeah, Jordan. You're old. you know, I can't remember who I heard say it the first time, but it's one of my favorite quotes. Is it's not hard to get old. All you got to do is wait. That's what I'm doing. 33 is not bad though. I like that. I like it's a multiple of 11. I won't be another, one of those until I'm 44. So I'm going to enjoy this year. And hey, Jesus only lived to be 34. So there's that. I've lived a full and rich life. Let's see. Jordan got carded. Jordan, I love you, buddy, but nah. Who carded you? It must have been somebody. I mean, you don't look like an old man. You're not an old guy, but you certainly don't look like you're under 18. So that's or 21 now, because the law is now 21. I feel bad for all the 18-year-olds. Well, I mean, I feel good for the 18-year-olds, but it's also kind of like, oh crap. Well, what am I gonna do now? I'm already addicted. What am I gonna do? So, just turned everybody who is legal now into a criminal. So it's like, oh geez, that's not good. The IT crowd is awesome. There's an episode with the woman who's dating the guy who looks like a magician. He's not a magician, but he looks like one with the collars. He does this kind of stuff. He's like, I really like this salt and pepper shaker. It's kind of... It's my favorite episode. It's hilarious. And he tries to learn magic tricks so he can keep dating her, because she's like, I'm sorry, like, you look like a magician. Are you a magician? Do you know any magic? No. I could learn some, though. Well, you basically got to become a magician for that to be okay. That's such a great episode. Yeah, and I'm laughing at it because I'm like, yeah, but I understand it because people are, magicians are weird, We can be really cool, and everybody's fascinated by magicians, but we are a subculture, and we are a very strange subculture who delights in secrecy and hanging out in our mom's basements, learning how to do stuff with cards and stuff. I think just about I can't speak for every magician, but most magicians that I know, including myself, are starved for attention, and magic was a way for us to get it. And so I'm not saying it's for that's everybody, but that's a lot of magicians. That's a lot of them. That's just about all the magicians that I know in real life. So, we're a weird group. And it takes a while to not be awkward. That was the thing, is I'm not the guy I was 20 years ago. When I was 13, I was very shy. I could not. I used to. Well, here's the thing. I used to walk around a shopping mall. There's a place in Michigan. If anybody's from Michigan, the area of Michigan that I'm talking about, there is a place called Great Lakes Crossing Shopping Mall. It was a giant mega mall. It was really cool. It was in the big shape of like a pentagon or a hexagon or something. Big ring. And it was massive. It was miles around. Huge. And my mother used to handle a Tupperware kiosk at that mall. And I used to beg my mother to please take me with her, right? Please take me to go with you to the Tupperware kiosk at the mall. Why? Why do you want to go? Because what I wanted to do is I wanted to walk around the mall and force myself to talk to people and show magic to strangers. Because I really had this want and this need to want to show magic to people. I really loved magic, and I wanted to share it with other people that weren't my family. So I needed an audience, but I was painfully shy. And what ended up happening is I would walk around this whole mall, this whole thing, and I would challenge myself to stop and show one person a magic trick on each pass. And so I either could stop a lot of people and do a lot of magic, or I would just get really tired. And so it became more uncomfortable for me to want to walk around this whole thing, over and over again. So I ended up just using that as a way to kind of force myself to stop and show as many people magic as possible so I could rest from having to walk around the mall. And yeah, it worked. It really actually, that I think that summer did more for me to break me out of my shell and get me comfortable talking to strangers than just about anything else I've done in my entire magic career. And I'm glad I did that to myself, because I used to be very shy, and I'm not shy anymore. Is this the old? You know what this is? This is the old guy reminiscing about his youth. This is what this is. Yes, Jesus did save the world by 34. I can't claim that. I'm I'm trying to be more Christ-like every day. So that's about as good as I can get. I'm trying. I'm trying to read all your comments. There's a lot here, so I'm just trying to catch up with y'all. So forgive me. I think magician stereotypes are hilarious too. I think they're great. Unless here's where I think AMS, why some magicians get frustrated with it, and I can too. But I end up just using it to I used to get so mad about it. I used to butt up my head up against a wall all the time when people would say stuff like, again, remember, I'm a corporate magician. I do magic for company events. That's the broadest term of that. And some of those events are like, family picnics and things for children and stuff or whatever. But my focus is not performing for children's parties. It's not. I started doing that. That's how I got my start into doing magic professionally, and I think that it's a fine and excellent way to make a living, and it's will teach you more about how to perform for any audience than you could possibly ever imagine. It's the most valuable thing in the world to be a good children's performer, because it means you can handle any audience anywhere, with tact and patience and humility, and it will teach you more about being a good magician than just about any other thing. But I don't market to that group, right? I like to do magic that tends to be a little bit more on the cerebral side, or mentalism, which children don't generally appreciate very much. And then I also have a certain clientele that I try to reach, because I have a certain type of income that I'm trying to make, and companies can hire you more often for more money than you can do at a kid's birthday party generally. Although I've got some great corporate gigs from kids' birthday parties. But, again, not the direction I'm in. But when somebody say, hey, you'd be great for Billy's birthday party, that would be great. I was like, well, I don't do that. Like, and they used to get me really frustrated because I'd be like, why aren't you seeing the thing? Like, there's not a child around. I just showed 50 adults, like, just some crazy magic. And then you're going, hey, Billy's birthday party. Well, how old's Billy? Well, he's 4. It's like, well, okay, but that's I don't know. I'm not the right guy. I know a guy I would be happy to refer you to, but they used to frustrate me a lot, right? And it shouldn't frustrate me. It's just it's a compliment is what it is, and you should be like, oh, well, that's awesome. How old is Billy? Great, I got kids too. I don't actually do kids parties, but I know the best magician. And just give the love and spread it around and do that. And that's how I treat it now. I treat it as an opportunity to help my friends who do exclusively kids' birthday parties and help them out and give them some work. So that's what I do now. That's how I treat it now. One of the best things to do for kids parties. Let me tell you this, because I like the first 7 years of my 12-year professional career so far was spent doing a lot of family and kid shows and festivals and birthday parties and all the things. I spent a good chunk of my career doing just that, doing kids parties. And the thing I can tell you is that the best thing you can do in a magic show for kids is something's going to go off the rails, right? One of the kids is going to laugh at something, and then all the other kids will get on board and start laughing about the thing, or they'll start talking about something, or they'll say, hey, I know how you did it. And magicians, what we do, our instinct usually is to go, okay, now we're going to go into this trick, and please, if you'd sit down and be quiet, and da da da. Don't do that. Don't do that. The more you try to push kids or force your will on them, the harder time you're going to have. I'm actually having a moment of self-awareness here, but the more that you can say yes and, right? Just like in improv. So play with them, right? You're there to help them have a good time. If you're telling them to sit down and shut up so you can do your magic trick, they ain't having a good time. And you're not going to either. So instead of doing that, just you could laugh with them. Be childlike. Go, you know what? Actually, then do like all whatever it is and carry it along, and then slowly kind of work your way back to your routine wherever it is. But take those detours with the kids and have fun with it, and you will have a great show. The kids will have fun. You'll have fun. The parents will be happy. Don't force them, because you'll lose. Yeah, me too. You'll literally be leaving the office in a month and a half. Oh, I'm missing so much. Oh, there's some stuff that's directed towards me. Remember, if you want to message me directly, you want me to respond to something, please use the Magic Minute tag so I can make sure I'm catching what you guys want. Were there any questions to me? Wonderful moderator. Were there any things that I should respond to, or? Fort Master asks the best trick of 2020. I don't know. I don't own enough tricks from 2020 to really make the call that. I think my favorite tricks from 2020 so far that I have personally would probably have to be Picasso Pro app. I really get a lot of use, a lot of mileage out of that. It was worth every penny that I spent on it. I use it all the time, almost every single virtual show that I do. It's in there, and it's great, and it's impossible looking, and it's amazing, and it's fun and playful, and it's great for adults and children and everybody in between. Picasso Pro app. That's I think, with a gun to my head right now, that would be my pick, Picasso Pro app. Although I do have to say that thank you to another wonderful patron of mine, Javier Bonilla, if you watch this. Javier sent me a early birthday present, and so I am going to be getting Verbal Magic from Juan Tamariz. It's in the mail, so I'll be getting that pretty soon, and I will be giving you guys a review on it when I get it. I think that it's a fascinating book, and it's something that I really had my eye on for a long time, so I'm very, very grateful. Thank you, Javier, for that. That's what a gift. Very excited. And I'm just trying to get at the Magic Minute to highlight comments. Oh, I see. Now you're just trying to get. It says Jordan says children teach you angles that your magic is not the best viewed from. That's true. The kids are super hard to fool. Super hard to fool, because they don't have any kind of construct of how the world works yet, and so they don't get fooled by misdirection, and they don't get fooled by that. They don't. They don't have a filter. The thing is, the brain takes shortcuts, right? I don't want to get into a whole long diatribe about this, but the brain takes shortcuts. We are bombarded with so much information, right? Right now, I'm hearing some noises going on in the other room. I've also got the air conditioner going on here. I'm hearing my own voice. I'm sitting on a chair, cross-legged, and so my body's feeling the sensation of sitting in the chair. I'm hearing several different noises. I'm looking at the camera. I'm also looking at all of these things. And I'm also thinking about what I'm going to say. Right, we have so many pieces of information we have to take shortcuts. Realistically, your field of view is really about the size of a silver dollar. That's really what you got. That's what you can actually hyper focus on. And so it has to, because you just have too much information coming in. You couldn't make sense of everything. So that's why, you're not thinking about breathing until right now. Everybody now is thinking about their own breath. It's not automatic anymore because you're conscious of it. But that's the kind of thing I'm talking about. You just take these kind of shortcuts. And kids, they're still absorbing so much information as they're learning. They're not taking those shortcuts. They're not. They are overwhelmed all the time. They feel everything 100%, and they are not fooled by your magic. That's why it's much better, at least in my opinion, to not try to go into a kid's magic show to fool them so much as to entertain them. I mean, that's, I think, actually, in general, I think that's what magicians are supposed to do. I think that's our entertainer first, magician second, right? Because people are there to have a good time. They don't necessarily care how they're having a good time. I mean, yeah, they want to see a magic show, so don't suck, but also be fun, right? Be entertaining. So, yes, kids are great for knocking you down a couple pegs and teaching you some humility. You're gonna think you're great, and you got like the perfect angle on the Instagram, and you're I'm the BA and all this stuff. Yeah, I mean, kids will teach you very quickly that you're not, and how to improve. Right? Take it. That's what you should do with that. Anytime there's a criticism, you should take that as an opportunity. If it's a criticism you're hearing from multiple different people, unrelated people, learn from it, right? How can you get better? So, Base Forte is going to eat pizza. Enjoy that pizza, Base. Good to see you, man. AMS says the Magic Rogue at the Magic. That was weird. I was reading a comment said I put somebody in a time loop. I'm gonna do a magic trick with pizza. I'm gonna make it disappear. Base Forte. As long as I don't have to see it reappear, we're gonna stay friends. Okay. Enjoy that pizza. Yeah, ego has no place in being a magician. It's very difficult to resist because whenever you know things that other people don't, and you're the special person that everybody gives their attention to and says, "Oh, you're amazing. We love you. You're the greatest. Oh my gosh, how did you do that?" It's really hard to push away those feelings of being special, right? And we are special. We are special. But we should use that as a way to bring happiness to other people. And I think that's really, I view the talents that I have and the experience that I have and all these things as a gift that I can give to other people. So, and that's the way to think about it. It should never be about, I'm awesome and I'm gonna blow your mind and I'm gonna blah, blah, and then I'll eat in the camera. I'm not gonna do it because but yeah, it shouldn't be about that. It shouldn't be about stroking your own ego. If you're doing it that way, you're doing it wrong. People are not props there to behold your wonderment, right? And that's what I think some magicians do. They treat people like props, and you have to be careful about that because that happens. I've seen that happen in Zoom shows, right? I've seen I won't say who, but I've seen other magicians' Zoom shows, and something they do is oftentimes they will say, "And so go," right? Give me a number between what? Great, Baba, right? And they're just there's no personality there. There's no treating them as anything else but a means to an end to get to your trick, so people can clap for you. Don't do that. Don't do that. Really take the time to realize that your audience, they're people. They're actual, real, living, breathing people, and they're all wonderful in their own ways. And for some reason, they're giving of their time, their most valuable resource they have in the entire world, and they're giving it to you. And what a responsibility you have to give them something worthwhile. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to be doing that as a series. I know I'm still got the Michael OBrien interview to edit, and I'm working on it. It is just very difficult this month because now I'm suddenly booked for all these programs. My birthday's tomorrow. Christmas is coming up. And just like trying to find the time in between there somewhere to edit this video down, it's really been very difficult. And Michael, if you're watching this, I am sorry, man. I want to get this video out as soon as possible. I'm sorry. Speaking of which, if you're a patron, you've got a full uncut hour and 30-minute recording of the interview that you already have. You guys can already watch the full uncut version. So be a patron. There's lots of cool stuff. There's full-length interviews. There's behind-the-scenes stuff. There's personal updates with talking about more of the magic stuff, like, on the business side for me, or more personal things about me. Get exclusive tutorials. You guys get access to all kinds of really cool stuff. Bloopers. Lots of extra really cool content that you can really dig your heels into if you're into it. And you can join and get your name in every video for as little as $1 a month, and then $5 gets you access to just about everything else. So consider it. Consider it, is all I'm saying. Now, before, because we're coming up already on 43 minutes here. Is there anything that I can answer for you guys, or any questions that you have that I can talk about this week before leaving? You're the best. I love you. Thank you. It really does help out the channel. It really does. And Jordan is a patron. He says it's worth it. Thank you, Jordan. I don't want to be a big, I don't want to be selling a big commercial here, but there is a lot of really cool stuff that you can only get exclusively through Patreon. And more people need to join. It's very inexpensive to get access to a lot of stuff. And it does help out this channel because it allows me to invest in equipment. It allows me to invest in magic tricks that people want reviewed. It allows me to do all of these kinds of things. That I just had a video light die. This is my backup light. I just had my primary one died. It started doing this, flickering. So now I'm down to my last video light. Like, you guys keep the lights on. Patreon funds are going to buy me a new light. You guys are literally keeping the lights on around here. So it's not a joke. It's really true. It's funny, but it's also true. So that kind of stuff really does help out the channel and helps me to continue to. I've got the quality here about as good as I want, but stuff breaks down, equipment breaks down. I need new effect or whatever it is, or to get to that next level and keep bringing you guys content. So it really does help. It also, my goal is to become a YouTube partner, which I'm not very far from doing, and then also start looking at doing some sponsorships and with Patreon, all that kind of stuff. Really, it's going to help me survive this next this hump that we're on before we get the world back to normal. So, Patreon is also helping me in that respect, and hopefully some of the other ways are going to help me kind of level out my income as well. So I can spend more time working on videos and feel less guilty about spending time on this instead of going out and trying to find a show to do right now, which is not easy. Well, it's easier in December, but in general not. So I'll stop talking about it. Consider it. Go look at it. Go see what's on offer. I encourage you, please, to take a look at what's there. I have some patrons who really seem to enjoy it, so I'll drop it. Some other things I'm working on is I'm working on the Discord. I've actually got the server up at or the username and all that kind of stuff, but now I have to kind of populate all the fields and fill it out and kind of. So there is a Discord coming, so we're gonna actually have a way to do that. I think something else I'm going to do with the Discord is I'm going to make it so that I could share the Discord in streams so that we could have conversations, and then also for people who don't have Discord or don't want to join Discord and just kind of want to watch and everything, we could have like roundtable discussions or something in Discord and then have it broadcasted onto YouTube, which I think would be really cool. And then I think I'm going to be setting up probably a members only area for patrons, so that's kind of what's going on there. So keep an eye out for it. I'm still learning about all of it, but those are some thoughts that I have. Also, new video series that's going to be coming out really soon is I'm going to be talking about Zoom shows and how to do them, or at least from my perspective, how to do them well. I've been doing a lot of online shows since the beginning of the pandemic. I mean, like I think the first week or two that I found myself out of a job, I was already doing some shows on Facebook. And I've done pre-recorded programs, I've done Zoom meetings, I've done webinars, I've done just about live streams, just about every form that internet magic videos can take. I have a wealth of experience in now. Not to mention the technical knowledge I know to make your stuff look like this. So I'm going to be coming out with a series that talks about lighting, sound, video, types of magics to perform, considerations for how you perform effects through video because it's such a different medium. And if you guys have any other ideas for questions you have about kind of how you approach, or my approach to performing over the internet, please leave your questions, and as a comment to this video, not in the chat because I'll never see this chat ever again after it goes. But if you leave a comment below this video after the stream or right now, then I can field those questions and make sure that I'm covering topics that you guys are interested in. I'm getting a couple of messages here. Roy Hank says, what software do you use for editing video? I use one of two programs. More often than not, I'm using LumaFusion for my tablet. LumaFusion is a fully featured video editing program, and I'll show it to you. LumaFusion. And it's excellent. Here's some videos, recent videos I've been working on and stuff, including Michael's interview. But that's what I'm using most of the time because the tablet is a lot easier for me to carry around and take with me and either edit on the couch, or if I'm out somewhere or whatever, in bed, whatever. This is a much more comfortable way for me to edit, and it's awesome. If you're looking for something on a PC or a Mac, my recommendation is a Davinci Resolve. Is it the best video editing program out there? A lot of people will say no. I disagree. I don't think it's the best, but I think it's extremely full-featured for the low price of free. Guys, can I?
It's really ugly.
Can we show it?
It's really bad.
Can I show it? I want to show it.
This is a very ugly cake.
No, it's a beautiful cake. Bring it in.
I don't want to be on camera.
God, jeez. Hold on, guys.
It's really ugly. I tried my best.
Oh, it's beautiful, Chelsea. I love it. Thank you.
Give it back when you're done.
Oh, wait, I'm gonna eat it, guys. Guys, look what my wife made me. Guys, look. It's my birthday cake. Look at this. She made this for me. And guys, look. Do you notice? Do you see that? Do you know what order that's in? It's clubs, hearts, spades, diamonds. Clubs, hearts, spades, diamonds. That's awesome. I love it. Thank you, honey. It smells amazing too.
Well, it'll probably taste good.
Oh, that looks good, and I bet it tastes good. Thank you, honey. That looks beautiful. Thank you for that. Isn't that cool? My wife made that for me. The frosting is from scratch, and she cut out the clubs, hearts, spades, and diamonds from fondant. I mean, with like a little tiny punch cookie cutters, like little tiny dice. So, Oh, and it's Club's Heart Space Diamond. She said, "What order does a deck of cards come in brand new?" Well, and if you're, I was like, "Well, it depends on the manufacturer, right?" I mean, with a lot, or with oh golly, with a deck of bicycles, it's spades, diamonds, clubs, and hearts. But I was like, if you're looking for an order, you should put it in clubs, hearts, spades, diamonds. So, so she did. So I have a chased cake. I love it. That's so cool. Oh wow. So yes, my suggestion would be Davinci Resolve. I think is where we left off. It's free and it's great, and you don't get like you can pay I think like $300 or $299 or something for their like fully featured like Hollywood cinema editing suite, which gives you like tertiary color control and the ability to add like 17 filters and all these kinds of things. But you don't need it. Like if you're just making YouTube videos or family videos or something, unless you're like trying to make something that looks like a film, like actual film, then DaVinci Resolve is great. So that would be my suggestion. It's free. You can go to DaVinci Resolve, I think .com and pick it up. It's awesome. Or LumaFusion if you have a tablet. I think it's like $30, but it's really good. And if you're looking for a nice, easy way to edit, it's very intuitive because you use your finger to edit, right? I use a Apple Pencil to do it, so it's a little bit more precise, a little more comfortable. But yeah, those are my two options that I would recommend. And something else I do is I do a lot of production actually inside of Streamlabs. Okay, so if you have OBS or Streamlabs OBS, I cut down the amount of time that I have to edit by a lot because see like this guy up here, this little overlay, right? You create that or whatever it is, right? It doesn't matter, but you create everything that you want in your video and all the visual elements and the music or whatever, and you just run it live and you record it as an already on screen element. So you can't. The downside is you can't change it if you don't like something. But if you have a good idea or you have a format that you do all the time, like I do with my reaction videos and stuff, I have my little circle in the corner and I've got the little video window capture thing that I'm watching the video and all that stuff. Like I do that the same way every time. So instead of having like film this video and then film this video and then sync them up and then do all these things, I don't have to do that. I just run Streamlabs, do everything like I'm running it through live, and then I just go in and I cut out the parts where I screw up, and then put it together into a nice package. So you can save yourself a lot of time if you use Streamlabs to record yourself with all the elements that you want in your video already, and then do them live. So I hope that helps. I'll be happy to talk to you more about that if you'd like. Shoot me a message over on the Facebook group until I have the Discord up, and then we can talk more about that. Oh, you like the card shot? I'm glad, Justin. Awesome. I'm glad you're here. And yes, bam. Oh, shot it too far away. I can't claim credit for it, and I don't know if there's somebody before the person that I saw that taught this, and so. If there's proper credit out there that I'm not giving, I would love for you to get in touch with me so I can correct that. But I saw it like 20 years back when I was still living in Michigan on my dinky old computer that I had back then, and I think I had a Core 2 Duo. It's my big fancy computer chip at the time. No graphics card really to speak of, nothing, but with a Sound Blaster card in it. And that was kind of my, that was where I saw that for the first time. I was like, this is amazing. I love this. This is back when I was trying to, it was about the time I was trying to learn to pass, to give you an idea. It was a long time ago. So, yes. I hope you guys like it. I'm reading all your comments here. So, I expect a slice in the mail next week. It'll be gone, man. It'll be gone. I'm a movie guy. What magic? You guys are nerds. Ew, nerds. Yeah. Yes, we are. I'm proud of it, though. Nerds rule the world. What's this magic stuff? I make daily videos about movies and TV shows. Let's talk about The Mandalorian. No, let's not talk about The Mandalorian. Fort Master says, if you could only do one Zoom trick for the rest of your life, what would it be? That's a great question. I don't think I know. I don't think I found the perfect Zoom trick yet. I really like WikiTest. WikiTest is pretty excellent for Zoom shows. It might be actually one of the best tricks that I can think of for Zoom shows. So, WikiTest? I'll say WikiTest. And if you're not familiar with WikiTest, it's an amazing app. David Blaine used it. Margot Robbie. Just looks like real mind reading. It's excellent. Go check it out. It's on the App Store. She should have put the Joker on top of the cake, like a big picture of your face. Huh? Eh? Yeah. It's probably true. Beautiful cake. Happy birthday, Alan. Thank you very much, Sun Young Chu. Let's talk about 200 announcements Disney made yesterday. Mando. Yeah, The Mandalorian's pretty awesome. I am not all the way caught up. I'm into the second season, but I'm not caught up where everybody else is. So I think the last one I saw is whenever they... well, I won't say because I don't want to spoil it for anybody. But great so far. Loving it. We'll probably catch up on some more of it tonight or this weekend. Dang, he is too quick. Thank you, Jordan. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Oh, I love you too, Ed. I love you too. Caught it. Oh, look, it's the Joker. Some people call him Maurice. Well, that joke dated me. So, yeah. What are we gonna closing thoughts, because we're coming up at the hour here, and as much as I love you guys, I want to stand up and move around and not be in this chair. But Discord is coming. Eventually, the Michael O'Brien interview is coming. Jeez Almighty, it's taken a long time. We are going to be doing a Zoom series. Please leave your comments about at this video. Please leave your comments about what you would like to see. I want to hear from everybody. Sound off about what you want to know about Zoom magic. Whether you plan to do it or not, I want to hear, because if you have the thought of the question, chances are a lot of other people do too. So the more questions that I'm asked, the better, because it allows me to really kind of hone in on what is common knowledge for everybody and what actually people need help on. Yeah, so do that, please. And also, like this video, and if you feel really generous, share it with your friends, or share this channel with your friends. Really, my goal this year, for my birthday, 33, by the time I hit 34, I want to hit 10,000 subscribers. I think in my last video I said 7,000, but I think that's more realistic, but I want to go for crazy. So I want to do 10,000 subscribers by the end of, or by my next birthday. So please help me make that happen. I've got my eye on that silver play button like crazy. I want it on the wall, and I just want to be like, to show that people actually do love the magic, and that we can. I'm sorry, I'm getting emotional. Thank you guys. You've made this a very memorable year for me, a very special year, and I'm thankful to each and every one of you for showing up and hanging out with me and sharing your thoughts and insights and really adding to this community that we're building here. So thank you all very much. Thank you. And I'm gonna call it a night, guys. I'm gonna go smell that cake and try to see if I can steal a piece before tomorrow. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So no, not nope, not Jabrizi, not Jabrizi. He who shall not be named, right? The Voldemort of the magic world, Jabrizi. Thank you, for always being an incredible moderator. Justin, thank you for being here. It's good to see you. I will need your help. You're my MOD with the Discord experience. So I will need you, and I'll probably reach out to you on Facebook, so you can help me with that. I think that cake is a mnemonica. Well, oh my gosh, my wife is amazing. Yeah. Good night, guys. Eat your vegetables. Go to bed on time. Don't toot in the car with the windows rolled up. And I'll see you Thursday with a video. And it'll either be the Michael O'Brien interview if there's a miracle, or it'll be a Zoom thing. So please leave me your comments.